Hey guys, I'm Jameson with Rogue Engineer, and today I'm going to show you how to build this bench in under 30 minutes for 30 bucks and using only 3 tools. Come on, let's get started. The thing that I love about this project is that you can build it with limited tools. For this project, all we're going to need is a circular saw, a drill, a speed square, tape measure, and a pencil. As far as the materials go, all you're going to need is 4 exterior grade 2x8x8s and a handful of exterior wood screws. For the first step of this process, we're going to be cutting down the boards for the seat in the back. Now those boards for this bench are only 48 inches long. We're going to get 2 of them out of each board, and we're going to do that 2 times to get a total of 4 48-inch long pieces. Now when I'm making these cuts, I'm going to use the large speed square to make sure that it guides my circular saw straight down perpendicular to the board. I'm also going to be cutting on a piece of foam to make sure that I don't mess up whatever I'm cutting below me and that the material is evenly supported, and also checking the depth of my saw blade to make sure that it doesn't cut too far down, but it does cut all the way through the wood. I want to thank today's sponsor for this video, Diablo. Most people don't realize that you can actually upgrade your circular saw and take an otherwise inexpensive circular saw and make it perform so much better just by replacing the blade. Diablo makes all kinds of blades today. We're using the 6.5-inch finished blade from them, and the nice thing about this is it leaves a beautiful cut, but it also extends the efficiency of the cordless circular saw. So it's going to make smoother cuts. It's got a really thin kerf, so it's going to be easier on the tool, allowing it to perform better and batteries to last longer. If you want to learn more about Diablo tools, make sure you check them out at diablotools.com. We're going to be making an angled cut for this. This is going to be for the longer portion of the legs. In order to make an angle cut with a speed square, or to calculate or find that angle, what you're going to be doing is you're going to start by putting the lip of the speed square against the bottom of the board, and then you're just going to roll it over until you line up 30 degrees with the edge of this board. Then that is going to give you your 30-degree angle. You can mark that with a pencil, come back and cut it with a circular saw. Now for the other end of that board, we're going to come down 38 inches and then we're going to cut it the exact same way with the speed square. We're going to need 2 of these, which we can get out of this one board. So once we get that board cut, we'll do the exact same process for the second leg. Now we're going to add a taper to the back of the legs. To do so, I'm going to refer to the instructions on my website and lay out 2 tick marks per those dimensions. Then I'll use a straight edge to connect those 2 marks, and then follow along that line with the circular saw. After making that cut, I can use that board to template the other board and make the exact same cut. Now for the shorter part of the leg, we're going to be doing it the same exact way. However, the first angle is going to be 40 degrees. So we're going to find 40 degrees with the speed square. Then we're going to come over from the point. Once we make that cut, we'll come over from the point 19 inches, and then we'll cut that angle at 45 degrees. So we'll 40 degrees, 19 inches, and then 45 degrees. With that board cut, then we can lay it out, trace it, and make a duplicate for the other side. All right, so the legs are going to be laid out like this, and I'm going to lay the short board on top of the long board, and so that is going to make sure that the wood screws are hidden from within the bench. We'll attach this with 4 wood screws, but first we have to find out exactly where it's going to go. I'm going to start by measuring from the point. I'm going to come up 12.25 inches, and then I'm going to measure from the back of the leg, and I'm going to come up 5 3/8 of an inch and make a mark at both locations. Once I connect those marks, I'll have the line that this shorter leg will fall on. With a straight edge at the bottom of the feet, we'll make sure that this thing is perfectly flat across the bottom, and then we'll attach it with 4 2.5-inch wood screws.